So
you're not gonna be faithful for the rest of your life.
No, let me speak on it. I was with somebody for 3 years who had a little dick. I did with a little dick, but he knew how to work with what he had. So although it was small, he made me feel good. It still felt good.
Oh yeah, but
I did. I'm not even gonna lie. He gave amazing head, right? But then, it did because he gave amazing head. Then we broke up. And then, like, a couple months later, we tried to have sex again, and I was like, how the fuck was I fucking him?
Because life is different now.
The feeling wasn't there no more. Like, I feel like the emotional connection that we had is what made the sex good. So once the emotions was gone, I was like, I will never in life have sex with you again. Like, it's not gonna work out.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No booker, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. Preaching on Sunday, call it church. We got the bro in the building, but nothing fresher than the merch, right?
PH. I like that.
Okay, Daily Wrap Up Crew, that go. Go pick up the merch. Anyway, man, we got a special guest in the building. Friend of the show. We got Fresher in the building. Fresher, let them know, for the people that sleep under a rock, man, let them know who you is.
Listen, man, you better wake up, man. I mean, they got to know me, but I mean, I'm Fresher with a PH, man. AKA Mr. Wait a Minute, AKA Mr. All the Smoke, man. AKA the Playmaker, man. So I'm here with my guys doing the right thing.
You're ready.
A lot of aliases over there. I respect it. You know what I mean? Anyway, we got another special set of guests in the crew. Let them know where they can follow you at.
Hi, my name is Harley, also known as Harley the Dolly, also known as Harley the Baby Doll. You can find me on Instagram under Harley THA Dolly.
You're not gonna flex
the pacifier.
Oh, the pacifier! Oh yeah, they love the pacifier. The real big baby, the real original.
Let them know where they can follow you as well.
Hey guys, my name is $1 Dollar Baby. You can find me at $1 Dollar Baby, DOLLA, not DOLLAR.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Ashley Star. You can find me on Instagram, A-Star with the period after each letter.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Nene D. You can find me on Instagram at nd.trends, TRENDS.
Listen, before we get into these topics, hit that like button. I'm gonna just do a speed round. Like button, subscribe, join the membership, cop the merch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get into this first topic. Is there a gender bias when it comes to polygamous relationships? What y'all think?
What you mean by that?
Some people say that, polygamous relationship only really benefits the man in those type of relationships. Women always say, well, what do women get out of being in a polygamous relationship? So they're a little biased.
Gender. Wait, what's the camera right here?
You just looking at it.
I think there definitely is a gender bias when it comes to polygamous relationships, and it does often seem to come off that it benefits the man over the woman when it comes to relationships, because when a woman wants to have a polygamous relationship, men be like, oh yeah, no, you anything a woman does sexually without one man would be considered a whore.
Yes.
Right? But if a man can have multiple women, he can have 4, 5, and 6 women, they will say he's the man.
He's a great man.
Then a lot of people like to go into the Bible and be like, oh yeah, in the Bible there was multiple wives, without knowing the real story. And then there was once a time in history where women also had multiple husbands, but we hate to talk about that.
What time was that?
I support it.
Whore time.
No, but it was also the similar time when, I'm not going to act like I know it all, but I do know that there was a time when there were multiple wives, right? And just like there were multiple wives when we were taken over and there was kings and queens, queens also had multiple husbands as well.
Amen.
So we have to talk about that. We have to do our research, and so we know our history. But I'm not going to act like I know it all, but I do know it is a part of our history.
Well, I feel like I agree with you, and I also feel like it's biased because nowadays, even so in the past as well, like the reason why men oftentimes have more than one wives, in some cases, it could be religious reasonings. And so I feel like that's another reason why men
of course,
are also biased, and they feel like they're entitled because to this day, certain cultures, certain religions, they believe that having more wives signifies anything, whether it's wealth, whether it's status, X, Y, and Z. I'm not sure on all of them to be able to like to quote them, but when it comes to females, even if we at a certain point in time in the past, whether we were queens and royalty and we had several husbands, like till this present time or even after that, it was never a thing. It was never validated for it to, you know, be a continuous thing. Yeah.
So
No,
let me
times
ask you a
do
question.
change because even today, like, it's not even about religious views nowadays. It's just that people want to have multiple partners. The men, particularly, want to have multiple partners and feel justified. And they say things like that. It's in a man's nature. But that brings me to the point that women also have multiple husbands. But today, there's no religious views behind it. It's just that they feel like, we're not made to be monogamous as men.
Mm-hmm. The question I got for you is, what would be the benefits of these men in this polygamous relationship? What benefit would they be getting?
As a man,
I mean, as a man, that's the question for you to answer.
Yeah. No. He's asking women.
I'm asking you because y'all pushing it. We're not pushing it.
You're asking me what's the benefit of you
pushing
having
it.
No.
I'm not pushing anything. I was asked the question.
I can answer that.
No, you getting ran by multiple men.
I'm not pushing anything.
That's what he's asking.
No, he didn't ask if you getting ran.
That's
He
what I'm
asked
asking.
We'll get there.
getting ran or being in a polygamous.
What's the benefit of you running through multiple women and then putting your partners at risk for disease? Because we're not talking about the older days. We're not talking about the older days. We're talking about today.
Right. So
we're talking about today.
If I'm in a polygamous relationship with these women,
y'all cheat on a regular basis because y'all feel like it's in your nature, like y'all some animals.
Women cheat more than men.
Y'all people.
That is true. Women do cheat more than men, especially now.
We can get there. Let's talk about polygamy.
No, let's talk about
stay on topic.
So how is disease being passed if these are all my women and we only having sex with each other?
Because
so how's disease being passed?
No one person knows who they're only.
Oh, so what you're saying is my woman is cheating and bringing back diseases, and then when I fucked up, now I'm passing
disease. That's what she's saying.
Hold on, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. What I'm saying is, because even when you're in a monogamous relationship, right? You're putting trust in that person. Okay. And people do cheat, whether it is the man or the woman. They do cheat. So you never know when they leave you what they are doing.
So you're saying the risk is the woman cheating. That's what you're saying. Because if I got my women, why am I cheating?
No. Listen to this point. No. I think you got to really understand what he's saying. If I have 4 women, 4 wives, it's me, 4, and we all just fucking each other.
What you mean we all just fucking each other? It's not we all fucking each other. It's you fucking 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I never said you can't fuck her.
As your wives. They not fucking each other.
No, but why I'm fucking them 4, right?
But that's not always the case because the different wives also have different households. Sometimes the same household. No, but they don't sleep in the same bed.
Hold on. If I'm fucking 4 women, right? Fucking 4 women, and they're not doing anything outside of me, there's no risk.
But you would never know that for sure.
No, but
it's not.
You gotta listen to what you're saying.
I'm good.
No, it's safe for y'all to assume that because it's never a guarantee.
But you said the man.
Okay, so Harley is talking about polygamy in the right terms, which means
nowadays.
No, she's talking about it in the right term as far as real polygamy. Real polygamy, all the wives don't live together. You have to be able to support everyone individually, and we all have our own households.
But
nowadays, men don't have that. They want all their women to be in the same household
because they can't afford
it. Because they can't properly afford it. Men nowadays, the way that they take polygamy is, I just have a abundance of women in one place and we have fun. But real polygamy is not what they think it is. That's why I'm saying Harley is quoting actual real polygamy.
Okay, but she also said that the man is spreading diseases.
We're not going to win this.
And I said the only way that diseases will be spread is if the women went to go cheat.
But I was also talking in regards to, I was bringing the two together in regards to like now, in regards to relationships. Naturally, even if you're in a monogamous relationship, you can't be sure what your partner is doing. So why, when you add multiple people into the equation, can you be sure?
But we just gonna assume that if everyone
assume because my life is at risk, so there's nothing to assume. That's how I look at it.
That's how you're looking at it. But we're gonna assume if adults are coming together and saying we're gonna be in a polygamous relationship, it's just gonna be us.
But
yes, you never know. You never know what you're doing. Whether it's monogamous or not.
We're trying to be optimistic, not pessimistic, and think about the negative, the worst case scenarios.
That was the whole point of me bringing up the fact that when it comes to like cheating and bringing other people involved, you still trust your partner and put your life at risk, even if we are all godly women and not stepping out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say he won't step out and find another wife, and that fifth wife?
Yeah, but
But
you're
yes,
thinking about
that's
the worst
possible,
case
but
scenario.
we're talking about
I'm not
this
thinking
scenario.
about
You got the
negative
crown,
or I'm thinking about realistically. You have to be a realist because nothing is ideal in life.
So you're trying to tell me
Nah,
that my women are okay with me having other women, and I'll mess that up to go cheat with another woman instead of just saying, listen, I'm trying to add another
Damn,
one.
wait, hold on. Let her talk. Let Ashley talk. Wait, hold on. Let go. I need to hear this. That. So what happened? You allowed your man to have ran multiple women and
No, it wasn't multiple. Long story short.
Yeah, I like this.
Me and my guy, this was in the past.
Yes.
We were out. We met a friend of his.
Okay.
We hung out that night.
I like this.
We went our separate ways. Me and him came back home. She went her way. I guess they must have still been texting.
Okay.
So he hits me up. He's like, yo, I was in the living room. He was in the bedroom. He was like, yo, shorty said she wanted to hang out with us. Do you mind if she comes over?
Okay.
So I'm like,
I like this.
fuck it. I don't care. She can come. It's cool. We was already out drinking, had a good time. Fine, come. She came back. Fast forward, it was a snowstorm, so she got stuck with us for 3 days.
I like this.
I like this.
I hope it was a blowstorm. Was there a blowstorm too? Was there a blowstorm too?
She got stuck with us for 3 days to the point where we literally had to go shovel the car out to get her out because it was just that bad. But we had a good time. So
Okay, good time.
By the end of
What's a
the
good
3
time?
days, she was like, I like y'all. Like, I want to fuck with y'all. She wanted to be the unicorn.
Yeah.
So I was like, I never really thought about being in a polygamous relationship, but I'm open-minded. So I'm like, whatever. When I got the little, we all dying right now, that's fine. Fuck it.
Okay.
We gonna do it.
Facts, though.
So me and her were cool. We were hanging out. We went to the club a few times. We went out to eat. It was good. I had my little sister wife. It was good. I was enjoying it.
Right.
I'm not even gonna lie.
So
it was lit because I felt like I had my friend. It'll be times we'll be in the crib. I'm cooking, she cooking, but she giving me a break. Like, exactly.
By the way,
having a time.
that's another benefit, but continue.
It does work.
No, we were having a time.
I want to let her finish.
So then fast forward, he comes to me and he's like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. So I was like,
you want to do what?
You having a time, that's why.
Yeah, no, seriously. He was like, because I don't want to share you.
Wow.
Oh, you was fucking her without him?
So when we sat down and we had the conversation, she was like, what are you comfortable with? And I was like, well, I feel like to get the full experience, you got to be open. So we're going to say we're going to do this. Y'all can do y'all, however it's going to work because we're going to be open-minded. We're not going to be boring.
Okay.
Do you? So, however, he was getting jealous.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I never see you moan like that with me. Like, know. So he wasn't vibing. He was catching.
You eating her pussy without me? Like, all right.
Yeah, he was being jealous. Like,
insecure.
I think, and just to go back to that, I think that's why there is a bias there because women are in general much more vicarious than men are. Like you see how you said I got a sister wife. Ain't no nigga ever said I got a brother husband. Like that don't even you know what I mean. So you are much more open as a woman to being around another woman and being in her presence and enjoying her. And a guy ain't really. There are guys out there, but for the most part, a guy's not gonna want to be in a relationship with another his girl and another guy. It's just like you know what I mean.
But let me go back to how he messed it up.
Hold on.
So how he messed it up. So when he said that he didn't want to do it anymore, I was like, okay, so who's gonna tell her? So he's like, oh, you tell her. And I was like, no, you brought her and you tell her. Like, I'm not going to do it. But as my man, I'm loyal to my man. So I blocked her on everything. I don't need to speak to her no more. He said no.
Okay.
He kept dealing with her.
Oh.
He kept dealing with her. Damn. So they had an event going on or whatever that they was planning that I knew already. So I knew the event was still going on. So I'm like, whatever. I'm like, oh, it's still business, whatever. I'm not an insecure person. So I'm not reading into them still communicating. So I go to the event. I'm watching. They never speak to each other. I said, oh yeah, something's going on. Because how y'all plan this event together and y'all don't speak. You know what I mean? So the next day I hit her up and I'm like, yo, what's going on with y'all?
Right.
She told me everything.
Oh my God.
She told me everything. So I'm like, you a big ass dummy. Who has permission to fuck somebody and then you cheat on me with the person? Who does that? And his right, like you wanted to have your cake and eat it too. You didn't want her to have me, but you still wanted to have both of us. And it was corny. So after that I ducked him. Like, no.
So are you still open to that action now?
I mean, yeah, I ain't got no kids.
Gotcha.
I guess with the
I feel like if I had kids, then maybe my life would be a little different. But I enjoyed it. It was nothing that I considered ever before until I got to experience it. So it was like, it'd be times you in the house bored.
Yeah.
Damn, my friends is busy. There's nothing to do. Let me hit her up. Like, come on, let's go. And we was going out. Like, we actually was going out.
Going out or going in?
We going out.
I like that.
We was going out. Like,
I think in general,
we went shopping together. Like, we were building a friendship.
Gotcha.
And then also, having fun at night.
Yeah, you fun with the bag, my boy.
But he was stupid. He messed that up. So, yes, men do get permission to do things and still mess it up.
But in general, I think like when you ask most men, you know, would they prefer to be with multiple women? They would say yes. I think when you ask women, like, do women really want to be with
Actually,
yes?
wait, what's the question?
Do you really want two niggas? Huh?
You still on the same shit?
No, it's the same thing. Do women truly do they truly desire being with two men at once or more than one man at once?
Me, no. I can't speak on another female. Me, no.
Well, let's get to the yes then.
Yeah.
Let's get to the yes then.
Everybody speak for themselves.
So you want the choo-choo?
I mean,
Choo-choo.
No, don't say choo-choo because it gets don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yes, yeah.
It's not a choo-choo?
No, it's not.
No, you're gonna scare her away.
but this is why I say.
Yeah. Being biased.
This is why I say men can't handle certain things. Y'all too young-minded for
And that's
things.
why it's a double standard.
Because you feel like it's a choo-choo because it's you and Fresh.
I feel like it is.
As opposed to if it's you dealing with Nene and Ashley, it's not a choo-choo, right?
Right.
Because if they both get on top of you and ride you, is that still a train? Are you not the horse?
This is just a story. I'm gonna let you tell me.
Yeah.
No, because you commented on it being a choo-choo. So you made it seem like a different term than what it is.
No,
it's not polygamy in your eyes, it's a train.
Like shoot. Say that shit. Yeah. Because I want to hear this. I want you to get
get out what you want to get out.
Okay, so I say I would rather it. Okay, because I've been in a polygamous relationship before as well.
Okay.
But I say as far as men, yeah.
Okay.
But as far as men, I say I wouldn't mind it as well because men get tired just like women do. There's things that one man would do that another man can or may not want to do. So it's the same thing. Like you guys could share the burden as opposed to me just being like Fresh. You gotta like, you know, do this, do that. It's like I could be like Ace. Like today, I want you to do this. Like you know.
I mean that's fair, but you won't like women can't even handle one man. Like I'm just talking about as far as the sexual aspect. Y'all
okay, let's be for real.
How the fuck y'all gonna handle two niggas?
Let's be for real because after the first round, we're ready again, and you guys need a few minutes.
So let's
be for real.
You know why?
I'm not even going to go there
because we was doing all the fucking work in the round.
That depends on the person that you with. That depends on the person that you with. Because I'm not a lazy sexual partner.
That's what I'm saying. Like so you get on top.
Unless you have a.
Y'all hold that against
riding
us.
as the first thing. I don't know what type of
females.
But y'all can't hold that against us. That can't hold how good the vagina feels against us. Like us riding for 1 minute. Look, listen. At the end of the day, we can fuck in multiple positions. It don't gotta be just me riding you.
Yeah, but we say your one time to shine.
When it's time to ride,
when it's time for you to take control, you got 1 minute, 2 minutes,
and that's being generous.
Thighs, everything hurt.
But no,
wait, let me ask a question because I feel like we get all the time. So if it's two men in a relationship with one woman, that's a train. And it's
not. We're gonna get to that.
No, we already hit it.
We already hit it.
Is it that was the first topic, right? That's not polygamy. If it's two men in a relationship, a loyal relationship, right? Where no one's cheating, like you said,
right?
Two men and one woman. That's not polygamy.
It is polygamy.
But you called it a train when I was.
But when we get to the sexual aspect of it,
blasphemy.
When we get to the sexual aspect of it, it becomes a train. You know what I mean?
How does it become a train?
How is it not the same thing?
No, that's a threesome. That would be considered a threesome.
That's two people entering your doors.
A threesome is three people participating in one thing, right? Even if you're playing a game. If it's us playing a game
don't do that. Don't do that.
Sexual activity. It's sexual activity. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Threesome is three people participating in
a sexual activity. In a sexual activity.
We talk about threesomes.
Yeah, but if the men
even if it's sexual.
each other,
no, it's not because we had this conversation last night. We did.
She just said what the difference is.
No, we had.
Wait,
I'm about to follow up on what she said.
Wait, let her get it out first. Let them hear what you said.
In my opinion, if the men are not fucking each other, it's a train.
Okay.
No, because we just talked about this, right?
And I'm gonna stand on what I said.
Okay, and let's talk about. Okay, wait, hold on.
If the men are not fucking,
let me just remind you of what we was talking about, right? We had a friend, right? That was like, okay, they had like a situation where there was like, I guess 4 people involved, right?
Okay.
And 2 guys, 2 girls, right?
Okay.
And the 2 girls didn't participate with each other, but the 2 guys participated.
No, that's not the story. That's not the story.
No, they switched, right?
They switched.
Well, actually,
I think you got more.
I think it's her story. Tell your story.
Tell your story. I didn't say that.
Tell your story.
She didn't say it was my story.
No, I didn't say that.
But I will tell you the story.
But it is.
Okay, you tell me the story about your friend.
About my friend.
Tell me the story.
So what happened?
Let's tell story. Let's tell story.
No, let's talk about it.
Okay, so we had a discussion whether it was
a threesome or a
foursome
train.
or orgy.
A foursome or orgy.
Okay.
And so what had happened with my friend's story was, all right, so basically it was two people having sexual intercourse, right? And then the other two were all having their own sexual intercourse.
Right.
So that the party of two then entered the same room that friend was in, you feel me? And now everybody's having sex in the same room.
Okay.
So
two couples having sex in one room.
And he's switching.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So each person has their partner.
Two couples.
Right. Two couples have their partner. So when one girl walks off into the bathroom, she comes back out and like her homegirl is now fucking
her partner.
Mm-hmm.
So now the friend partner then looks at, that friend and it's like, like, come here. So now the friend's like mad confused because it's like, what's going on? Like, she didn't know that they was like for the switch. Like,
So they switched.
So now the homegirl is like looking lost or whatever. So the boy pulls her, right? And then starts to perform oral sex on her.
The other girl's partner.
Right. So now the girls switch partners, right? One is getting rammed, and then the other one is receiving oral head.
Right.
That they then switch male partners.
Okay.
Now, if one person has sexual intercourse out of everybody in that room, that person did not experience an orgy. He might have been in an orgy, but did not experience an orgy. But since she received oral head from more than one party, it now becomes a foursome because it's like you're receiving...
Shit sound like a math problem. Like,
why are you trying to math it? Like, at the end of the day, I just smell the funky ass room just now. Like, the sex just crazy. Like, that's all. When I see orgies and shit like that, I just think about the smell of the room.
Like the sex.
But how did that person
So
get...
for clarification, let me just ask a question.
Yeah.
It's two couples having sex in one room, right?
Yes.
So...
With no switching?
No, yeah, it switches. It's two couples, right? Having sex in one room, right? And then the guy has sex with the other girl, right? And then that partner that had the other guy gives the other girl head. Is that not a foursome?
Orgy.
It's an orgy?
It's an orgy.
So
they all participated in a sexual activity.
They all participated. But the thing is, the two girls didn't.
Yeah, that might be a foursome. I think orgy is
It's
like
a
5
foursome.
more.
Yeah, it's a
foursome.
Orgy is a
But
number?
let me ask you something.
All right, there we go.
But the two girls never touched each other. Is that still a foursome?
Yeah, the switching. Listen, why are we being so technical? Why are we talking about this outside of this show?
Because it brings me to my point. Because we was talking about what we was going to talk about.
Yeah, because he didn't consider two men and a woman polygamy.
So it brings me to my point that
considered it a train.
But this is actually for you. It brings me to my point that even though the girls didn't touch each other, it was still a foursome. So even though the guys didn't touch each other, it's still a threesome. Y'all all participated.
No, because
I feel like
I'm gonna tell you why.
He is.
I'm gonna say that it's a foursome only because everyone in that room did something sexually.
Yeah.
Now
and just
and
like
they had different partners.
But
in a threesome, everybody did something sexually too. What are you talking
about?
about?
The guys are not doing something.
Like
the girls didn't touch each other.
The girls never touched each other.
Listen.
So there's two people that didn't touch each other.
And then
it's still a foursome.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all one more question.
I get your point.
We're gonna have to move on because this is
Let me ask one more
Go ahead,
question.
Ace.
Let me ask one more question. Would y'all be comfortable in that polygamous relationship with them two guys doing something with each other?
Yeah.
You would be?
I'm more open-minded.
She's open-minded.
Yeah.
Right. What about you?
I wouldn't mind either.
So you walk in the door, he getting railed by the other nigga. You okay with that?
You know what? Honestly, respectfully, it depends because
keep it real.
No, it really to me.
We're all together.
No,
and
how do you even respect that man like that?
Wait, hold on, for real, because I'm pansexual, so like I would like. No judgment zone, right?
No judgment.
I've dated transsexuals. I've dated women in transition to be a man, right?
Okay.
That's considered transsexual. So I'm a pansexual, so I would date people just because I really like them.
Got you.
Even if the transsexual was a man and transitioned to be a woman, if she a baddie, because I like baddies. If she a baddie, like I would probably fuck with her even though she got dick.
Got you.
But you come home and see this man, your
bent
husband,
over and
then your other husband doing it. Is that okay with you?
That's fine. Those are my husbands.
Those are okay.
I got you.
I mean, I really think it depends on the relationship. Because personally, for me,
yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Personally,
he clapping cheeks. He clapping your husband's cheeks.
Okay, hold on. Let me just clarify this. I would be okay with a polygamous relationship with 2 men. I don't know if I want them to both participate.
Okay, then. All right.
That's just me. But I'm okay with guys that do that.
Yes, okay.
And even though I've never dated one, I did at one point want to.
Okay.
Okay.
What about y'all? Y'all okay with that?
I'm saying no. There's nothing
okay with
sexy
that?
about 2 men together.
You okay with that?
I'm not okay with it.
All right, so that's 3 out of 4.
Listen, I'll give you a quick story before we get to the next topic.
Wait, hold on.
No, it's actually
No.
2 and 2. It's 2 and 2. But she's okay.
Let me finish the story. Like, yo.
So it's 2 and 2.
You never said you was okay with it.
Hold on, Ace. Hold on. Let me get to this. Let me get to this story.
You never said you was okay with it. But
Listen, I was talking to a shorty, right?
Yeah.
And we was vibing and shit like that. We was talking to a little minute. We was just fucking. But she told me she had a threesome, so I'm thinking, okay, her and another one. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, that's what's up. But
deep.
it was actually her and another guy, like 2 guys.
Okay.
And immediately I was turned off by that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So,
I actually stopped talking to her. I mean, she watched the show. We watched the show. That might be the reason I go. But I'm just saying, like, it just was automatically a turnoff. Like, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It's just something about me seeing another woman getting dominated by like 2 men. It's just a turnoff to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's totally. I agree. It's
But there's
super biased.
There's things that's gonna work in women's favor, and there's things that's gonna work
That
in
don't mean
men's
that it's
favor. And
okay,
when it comes to
though.
that,
No,
that's
it's
one of
okay.
them things that's gonna work in a man's favor.
Totally right.
Yeah, we are.
Next topic. We
Because what if I say,
right.
like, I want a threesome with y'all too, but I don't want y'all to do anything. Y'all just sit there and I do everything.
You don't gotta tell us not.
You were. You ain't got
They gonna be with.
No, but that's what I'm
See
saying.
over here.
So are y'all gonna say y'all ran a train on me if I tell y'all
Don't
to
say
sit
that.
there and not do nothing and I'm doing all the work? Is that still a train?
Oh, you asking me?
I'm
asking both of
y'all.
I said like I was her. That's not a train because you just sitting there, you're not doing it.
I don't know.
Why y'all trying to
It's
technically?
Is my dick entering her?
Yeah.
And then his dick is entering her?
If you
Okay,
got
so
dick in your
let me
mouth
ask you a
and dick in
question.
ass, like that's
Is her
crazy.
vagina not in your mouth? Is her
Right.
vagina not in your mouth? I'm
If
confused.
she put her pussy on both your mouth, did she just run a train on your face?
She didn't enter any of us.
Yeah, she did.
When
Her
you
clit
when you
just
when you
entered
go
your
on a
mouth.
train,
What
you
are talking
enter in
about?
the train.
No,
That's
she
why
just
it's a train.
Her clit just entered your mouth. Your mouth is the train.
No,
What
my
are you
tongue is
talking
entering her.
about? Nah, because you sound crazy. You don't even know what you're talking about.
So my tongue is not coming out of my mouth.
Listen.
So lick her clit.
Yo, Ace.
She put her clit in my mouth.
Yeah. If she just said, no, for real, realistically, if she be like, oh, yeah, I'm down for the threesome,
Yeah.
and she sit on both y'all face and walk out, what was that?
That's not happening.
She just ran a train on your face.
Listen. I know what that is. I know what that is. That's us moving to the next topic.
That's a fact.
Listen. Next topic is.
You see it? That's that double standard. I'm talking about.
It's a
because-
Like
double
that transition,
standard.
yeah.
But the
Why
next
y'all wanna
topic,
talk about that?
because we don't got enough time because people pulled up late. But the next topic is, can you take somebody seriously that smashed a homie?
Yes.
Danger.
It
I remember Danger. She did smash a
smashed
homie.
the
They'll say yeah. I mean, why the fuck I said that? No,
You say yeah?
yeah.
You say yeah? You really open, huh?
I like that. I love
Not
that.
You say yeah?
not in a negative way. I'm just saying like
Is
you're
it?
a
Nah,
person.
she's open.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Fresh.
No.
So we got a yes. What about you?
It really depends on how the person look and the vibe we go
How
on.
the person
Like, if
look.
it was somebody
No.
that
Yeah.
wasn't even that cute to me, then fine.
If you're not that
I
cute
just
or we
feel
not
like-
vibing, it's not worth it. But let's just say we vibing and you looking good, I'm looking good, we feeling each other, and then I just so happen to find out after.
No,
I'ma
why
overlook
you
it.
You see what we doing? Why y'all keep trying to
What
answer
happened?
the question?
You already know
You
who
know
smashed
what's
the
up.
homie.
You know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know it.
Yes, come
Yeah.
on.
And we
hypotheticals,
vibing and
Yeah,
it look
Bob and he
good,
look good. Yeah.
I'ma overlook it.
There we go.
Okay,
And what I'm
alright,
saying is,
okay.
hell no, I can't take nobody serious
That's-
that smashed my mans, and I'm
That's
not.
another
No.
double standard.
No.
It's not a double thing. That's his personal.
Wait.
preference.
I was about to say that's not double standard.
It
That's
gotta
just
be.
personal preference. Let me
But
tell you something.
Typically, most men
If
think like
you
that,
if you smash my man, you for the streets, and I
But this
smash.
is why girls
But
don't
what
tell
do you
you.
mean?
Just listen, Linda.
That is a double standard.
I'm saying if you smash my man, and I'm smashing you, you for the streets. Period. Right? But look, wait. I'm not building no long-term relationship with you. We both hit that, and the guy
Now,
we
what
all
if
know.
he hit it 10 years ago? You still don't matter.
No, it don't
Still for
matter.
the streets?
No, he knows what
But
that
she's
feel
still
like.
for the streets, though.
That make no sense.
So, am I?
You
am I
think
gonna-
that
don't
the
make no sense.
16-year-old vagina feels the same as the
It
32-year-old?
don't matter. He knows what that vagina feels
No,
like. She
but
got the
that
same
don't
vagina. She
mean
didn't
for the
change
streets.
it. They can't change
That's
it.
how rumors
Yeah,
start.
that don't mean she
That's
for the
how
streets.
rumors start. And when you start messing
All
up your
right.
reputation.
Oh, not for the
Yeah,
streets. Like,
hold
I'm
on.
sorry, my streets.
Yeah, it's his street.
But I do feel like a lot of men think like that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
They do.
Ace, what about you? How you feel about
that? They lose out on good women.
What Fresh said.
That's exactly why.
Good
Even
women.
if I like
Why
you,
you
if I
even-
found out that I did it your homeboy, I'm not, because I don't like that kind of conversation.
Imagine-
Why are you smashing my man out of all the niggas?
But the thing is, sometimes you don't know right away. Sometimes you
No.
don't know.
Stop doing that. We know
we're not
right away.
dressing up. We talk about reality. Sometimes you don't know.
Stop, yo. This is what women can be trusted. This is
They
right here.
want to talk about.
Now let's just say, right?
I'm talking about
That's
facts.
what it is.
No, I'm just talking about facts.
No, but in the facts is that sometimes you don't know.
Right. You make a new friend.
You know, we know, guys. Don't mess.
He wants to stick
I'm
to
friends with people.
Hold on. One mic.
Real, not for nothing. I'm friends with girls, like literally girls I just met, and we're mad close right now. And we be talking because there's a girl code, just like there's a bro code.
Yes, sir.
And like even with my best friend, I see a dude and I'm having a conversation with him. She be like, "Yo, I'm not gonna hold you." We vibed. We at one point in time.
Yes.
We had that conversation, and I'm out. I ain't even gonna entertain it no further.
Okay.
But sometimes you find out later on, and that's realistic.
I throw dick at
Listen, I'm actually of the opposite end. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on it. Like me and Ace, Fresh, I know them. So if I just found out you smashed them last week, it's different. But you talking about 10 years ago, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that to me is like, all right, that's a.
And I come to your wedding. I mean,
so I'm your bro. Exactly.
I'm
What
looking
Fresh
at you
said,
like-
bro?
I don't be thinking about stuff like that.
I know why you married that.
And now I'm 35 getting married.
You be talking about.
Don't talk about me to my husband now.
You be talking
Now we got a
about
problem.
you don't
Don't come
want
my
Okay.
the reason you don't want your
Escort
girl
him
posting
out.
nothing on IG is because you don't want the world to know how your shorty look.
But I
You know a nigga in the room know her ins and outs.
10
But
years
that
ago?
was 10, 20
like,
years ago.
I'm
What
the
are
best
you
man.
talking
Yeah,
about?
she
I
coulda
met
got
y'all
pussy
wedding, best man.
rejuvenation.
Delusional.
Her mama know I smashed her.
No, her
Come on, now you got nigga adding shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now you
Like,
added
yo.
it, right.
Imagine y'all playing Never Have I Ever. Never Have I Ever got head from her. I told y'all where our heads, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Listen,
ghetto.
there's a statute of limitations on that motherfucker. If it was like 10, 15 years ago, why should I even still be caring? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if it was like last week, a
you're
month ago,
mature.
Because think
a
about
year
me,
ago, then that's
dogging
different.
her. I'm talking
I
about
understand
legs
that.
in
When
it.
she was
understand
18
that.
versus when she's 30 is crazy.
Blasting her
Why you
shit.
still thinking about
I
it?
get
Not the only one who
Pressure
blasted
is
her
30 now.
husband.
He's thinking
No, I
about it.
want to really
Especially
think
if
about
you
how
know your shorty
filthy it is.
nasty, you know what
So
she
you
was
know
doing
the
today.
stories we have.
I understand that.
And you
But
know
what
that I
if-
did that shit to her.
Okay, so now, what if it's somebody that she wasn't nasty for you, but now she nasty for her new nigga?
Oh, yeah, you could be like,
And
she
your
was whack and
experience-
then he
yeah,
gonna be like, I
She
can't
was
believe it.
still for me.
Yeah.
Whatever, y'all gonna dress it up.
Listen,
I'm
listen.
not doing this, bro.
What Fresh is saying is, it is how most men would think. I'm just saying, me personally, if it was like 10, 15 years ago, I don't really care that much.
That's
You
how
get what
like
I'm saying?
you
But
is.
if it was like a year, a couple of months
You
ago,
trying to
then
delete my
obviously, like, you get what I'm saying? But 10 years, it's like, damn, nigga, you still thinking about that pussy 10 years ago?
All right,
nigga?
No, I'm not
Like,
thinking about it. Every time I see her, I'm just thinking about
Y'all
you.
be killing
Just
me.
say you love me at that point.
I just think about the
Yeah.
scenarios,
Ain't
bro.
no
Like,
30 and 50 and
Son,
100
legs
women.
up.
And then just because you slept with 5 guys, you a hoe. Like, I hate
We never
I'm not
said
going
she
there.
a
I'm not going there.
hoe.
I'm only talking about what he's talking about.
we never said she a hoe.
Y'all rather a woman not have no bodies on her name.
I'm not.
I mean, we
I'm not
would
going.
rather, yes, but we
I'm
know
not
that's
doing it.
unlikely.
Like,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Like,
We're grown men. We're past that.
Right, so y'all want somebody that don't know nothing about nothing.
Don't know how to ride dick, like y'all say.
Why not?
Oh,
The ones
Men-
that
men-
the ones
that's
that know
what
how to
I'm
ride dick don't ride
y'all
dick.
want a
So what the
virgin
fuck?
that give it up crazy?
men are more
How does
willing.
that make sense?
Hold on, men are more willing to teach women. Like, women don't want to teach men. If a nigga is
How
trash,
can a man
if a
teach
nigga is
something
But
trash,
y'all
don't
can't
know?
handle that. So don't say that women don't want to teach y'all. If you have
what
sex,
pleases us.
no. If we have sex and then I be like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. It's not hitting like I thought. That's gonna bruise your ego. Like, so what you
Yeah,
gonna say? I'm
totally.
trash?
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yeah, totally.
now, if you say, okay, what can I do to fix it to make it better? And I'd be like, your dick too
Nothing.
small.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Then what? Are you
Yeah.
still gonna fuck with me knowing that I don't enjoy having sex with you?
Yeah,
Because you
they
can't do
gonna
nothing about
That's
the
a lot.
fact.
Why are you fucking with me?
But
If
I'm
you
not
like-
saying
I like you, so I make.
And then it's like, what if I fucked your friend?
Yeah, but I'm definitely
But your
gonna get
dick is
some-
bigger than your friend, so that's why I stayed with you as opposed to still being with your friend.
No.
And then not only that, if I tell you that, okay, I don't enjoy having sex with you because your size is small, but I still want to fuck with you because I like you.
Damn.
You still gonna fuck with me? No. Because you gonna
that.
feel like, damn, she probably gonna cheat or she gonna fuck somebody else because I know I can't please her.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
that's why women can't have that conversation with men because y'all don't want to hear that. You think I really want to hear the truth? Like, you're not pleasing me. You can't give head. 9 out of 10 niggas.
Yeah, but it's about how you say it though. You can't just disrespect the nigga like.
But how is that disrespectful? I'm telling you, I don't enjoy sex. Like I didn't enjoy sex.
But I can say, yo, your pussy wet. You gonna feel some type of way, right?
No, I never told nobody they dick was little, even though they dick.
But women always say it's about.
Women
always say it's about how you deliver the message. You can't come up to a nigga like, yo, that shit was dirt. Like,
it don't matter how you deliver the message.
No, there is a way.
You can't.
I mean, look. I mean, you talking about little, alright, but you saying.
You can't deliver to no man that they dick little. I don't care how sweet it is.
I mean, that's cool, but I'm saying if maybe he not putting in the right type of motion or whatever the case is, you could, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you because your dick is little.
But I would prefer
Period.
that information be delivered to me though. That
so you
I can't.
Want to know?
Yeah,
I want to satisfy you. Like,
there's nothing you can do about that unless you want to get something.
They talking about little dick. Okay, we understand about it.
What you gonna do to make it?
I can leave. That's all I can.
No, but what you gonna do to make your?
Yo, y'all women are
I
so
can't do
conniving.
that.
Why would you stay with a man with a small jump?
I mean, because what if we really like you?
You're not gonna be
Let me tell you
faithful.
something. Sex is a big part of a relationship. I'm not staying with nobody with no.
You're not gonna be faithful for the rest of your life.
No, let me speak on it. I was with somebody for 3 years who had a little dick. I did with a little dick, but he knew how to work with what he had. So although it was small, he made me feel good. It still
Did you
felt
come?
good.
Oh yeah, but
I did. I'm not even gonna lie. And he gave amazing head, right?
But
then it did because he gave amazing head. Then we broke up. And then, like, a couple months later, we tried to have sex again, and I was like, how the fuck was I fucking him?
Because life is different now.
The feeling wasn't there no more. Like, I feel like the emotional connection that we had is what made the sex good.
Totally.
The emotions was gone. I was like, I will never in life have sex with you again. Like, it's not gonna work out.
Get it?
So that's why.
He got his one for the road.
And I never cheated on him.
But see, why would you say that? They was actually in love at one point in time. Why would you say he got one for the road? Why would you say that? When she said that she really stayed with him because she really fucked with him, she really liked him, she really felt with him. It was an emotional connection. Why would you say, he got one for the road?
She on your body.
That is because that's the misogynistic thinking. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it.
That's misogynistic thinking?
Yes, because how y'all think about women, y'all think of women of objects. Well, he just got one for the road. To me, everything is a double standard. It don't matter what a woman do, she can't do nothing right.
What did she do wrong?
She's saying she really cared about this dude. She loved him.
And then they broke up.
We ain't talking about broke up. We talking about why she
got one for the road.
You said, why would you stay? My dick is little. She said, because I really loved him. I cared. Well, she said, I cared about him.
Kudos to you.
The love was there.
Okay.
So they broke up. She came back because of the emotional connection.
You came back?
She came back.
I just want to have sex. Yeah, okay, all right.
So she came back. They had sex, and then she
didn't come back.
No, listen.
She spun the block for some dick. She spun the block for some dick.
It wasn't for dick.
What did you spin the block for?
Yo, hold on. She right here.
She right here.
So
what did you spin the block for?
Because I'm saying something. What I'm trying to say is, because I'm asking why you said what you said.
Okay.
She said the dick was little. The emotional connection was great.
He ate pussy good.
They broke up. She ate pussy good. They broke up.
Right.
She went back for the emotional connection, right?
No. I didn't go back.
She went back. They had sex.
We broke. Right. We broke up. Months went by. Then we, hung out again. We had sex.
Yeah.
So we wasn't trying to get back together.
No, y'all wasn't getting back together. But you thought the sex was going to be good because
I thought it would still be good. But then once we had sex and the feeling was gone, I was like,
so after you had sex, you realized the emotional connection was gone.
Right.
Thank you. So she came back for the emotional connection, which is what made the sex.
No, I didn't come back. I didn't come back.
She just said she
I came back because I came back. And then when I had sex,
out, right?
Yeah.
No,
what they got to do with emotional connection? No, why you trying to tell how it feel, Harley?
Once we had sex, the sex was trash. And then I was like, nah, this nigga dick is mad small. I can't do this.
Because then you
But because the emotional was gone. Right. Because when the emotions was there, it was amazing. But then it was like, once it was gone, it was like, no, I can't do this again. Like, this is not gonna happen.
No, so that's what I'm saying. But
I didn't go back for the emotional connection.
But did you go back for the dick because you knew the dick was little?
No, it was more so because we had our bond and we was already comfortable. I'm like, I'd rather go back and fuck somebody that I'm already comfortable with than to fuck somebody.
So what did you dislike about what Ace said? Like,
because he said because he's trying to
say that he got one.
What he said, he was basically saying like, oh yeah, well he still hit,
right? With a little dick, he still hit.
But goddamn,
when she stayed with you for 3 years with your little dick. What are you talking about? He still hit. She stayed with you. She wasted her life with your little dick.
You're not going.
He got one for the road, man. That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
now he probably still have feelings. He probably still have feelings.
Don't be with this guy.
Don't be with this guy, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I said it. You still talking? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I? All right. He still have feelings for you, right?
Going on.
He still have feelings for you.
I see what's going on.
No,
So,
it ain't going on.
I see what's going on. I like the energy. No, I got this one.
I already know how he thinks.
I like the energy. I like this energy.
No.
Y'all gotta talk off camera. I promise.
Yeah, maybe you could change his mind.
No, we be cool. We could be cool, be friends.
Yeah,
I'll definitely change
I like
his mind.
off camera.
She said, wait, time out. She said, I'll definitely change his
I
mind.
change his mind, but
I like off
I
camera.
already know how he thinks.
It definitely ain't happening. But anyway.
You ain't taking one for the road.
No.
Anyway,
She taking one for the road.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk when y'all.
I'm gonna pass you to my
Let me know
husband.
y'all
Super
done.
biased.
And then we gonna run a train on you.
We gonna run a train. Like,
I like that, man.
Y'all
And then throw
gonna
back
get
to the
but you
trained.
see how he
Y'all
said
gonna
I
get
like
trained.
that for him,
Not this one person.
but he don't like that
male.
for us.
That's just how we are programmed. Like, what you?
I appreciate you, bro.
Fresh is a bro. Fresh is a bro.
But anyway,
Guys.
like I was saying, he still had feelings for you. So
Hey, yo.
his what he took away from that, well, he got one more for the road. That's what I was saying. He came out.
She got one more for the road and it was trash.
I said
She didn't get one for the road because it was trash.
Yeah.
He got one for the
She
road.
took that L.
But
Exactly. She took that L.
respectfully, don't ever speak my name again. Don't ever say,
So how
oh,
was
I
the
got
L?
one for the road.
Wait,
Don't
so
say
why
that
you
because
talking
your
about
dick.
this?
Who's gonna say that?
No,
I'm gonna be honest. It was
Men
it was
like you.
real.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say.
Hold on.
Right?
Ace, hold on. What were you saying?
Because he said he took one for the road, and I said how he took very good care of me.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
then Fresh said, so then why are you up here talking about it? I said because we being honest, we talking right. His dick was more.
And I've been
He knows
with
it's
somebody who took like.
Yo, if you watching, yo, hit the comments, man. We need to know the real story. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been with somebody.
What's your story? His dick is
No.
big.
No. Women always want to use the dick was little after they break
Yeah,
up.
after.
No, this shit was baby.
What's
I
better?
had a little dick,
how
and
big
every
was it?
time this
It
nigga
was
see me,
small.
because he kind of in the
But
industry,
he knew how to
he
work
liked
it with
the
his
Hold on.
yo,
Hey, you breaking cold. Hey, you breaking cold.
no,
Take it.
no, I'm not gonna say no
Are you
name.
breaking cold right now?
No, because every time he see
Or-
me, he be breaking his neck to tell his homies like, yeah, like I fuck da da da.
Oh, that's what you was telling me.
And I never
Breaking
spoke.
cold.
I never
Breaking
spoke
cold.
this man's name. Don't speak. You should be embarrassed to speak my name. Your dick was mad little. Why is you telling your homies?
Well, I think you told me about.
Yeah,
Wait,
she told us
damn, y'all
before.
breaking
Yeah.
cold.
It's no fucking cold when every time I come outside,
You my
You-
dick.
you-
He
telling
brings
your
her
homies.
up, but it wasn't
brings me
memorable
up
for
like
her.
that.
So
Like
it's
this.
like, you know.
and
He
he like, oh, da da da, and now him and his homies looking at me like, and it's really like, you lucky I don't even open my mouth about you.
Niggas be coming up to him, yo, her shit fat. Yeah, I used to clap that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know
And
what I'm saying?
it's like,
That's
I
what I'm
have
talking
crazy,
about.
like-
But the thing is that
Especially-
I know that girls have spoken about your dick before. So now if I was the one to say something, it would be like, it would just shut it all down.
Yeah, that hurts.
So don't even speak my name. You should be embarrassed to even speak about me.
Got you.
Because I really liked you, and
Got
you
you.
tried to play me with your little ass dick.
I see why you feel so sensitive about this.
I like
topic,
this for
man.
y'all. I like
She's not sensitive. She's
Wait,
passionate
wait,
about
wait.
I am passionate. I'm
Let
passionate.
them-
Yeah, but
Let
the
them
sensitivity
figure it out.
is what's
Trust me.
turning it on. You know what I
Passionate,
mean?
not sensitive.
You got to experience and it's
Yeah,
triggering
your
you.
choice of wording
That's
do
what
But I
I'm-
was with a
sometimes.
dude for 4 years. We was in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. I understand
No.
where it's coming from now.
No, this is another dude.
Oh, this is another.
We was in a relationship for 4 years. He never treated
I
me
hate
bad,
this
and he
man.
took care of me.
And he had a low dick.
And his dick was mad little.
Yeah,
And
Y'all
we was
mentioned
together
little
for 4
dick niggas. Like,
years.
what's going
Nah,
on?
I
But see,
don't
little
like
dick
no more.
niggas know how to
Little dick
treat
niggas.
you.
Y'all don't walk
Epidemic.
around with y'all dick size
Obviously.
out.
No.
Saying,
Obviously,
like,
little
what's
dick
up?
niggas
No,
know how to
not
treat
with
you.
us.
Right.
I need
Walk
to see
around
a
with a
dick
shirt
before
that
I
says,
hit the
I have a
dick.
medium dick,
Send
I
me a
have a small
picture.
dick, I have a large dick, so we can know.
Yeah.
Send me a
When y'all walking
How
around.
do you even
I
fall
need a
in love
picture.
I mean, that don't
No,
matter
because
though.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm in a position in life, like truly and honestly, where like I would date you before I have sex with you and really like you,
Right.
and now I'm locked in.
All right, so how about
Let
this?
me address something that you just said. How
Yes.
can you even date somebody with a little dick? I've dated somebody with a big dick who didn't know how to fuck. So just because your dick is big, don't mean you know how to handle what you got.
But you ain't
I'ma
gonna talk
say
shit
this.
about the
I'm
big dick.
talking
nigga.
about-
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, your
Like,
sex is
If
trash.
the
Your dick
sex
good,
is trash,
but your
little
sex is
big-
trash.
It's
No, it don't
over.
hurt. It
Why
don't
are we
hurt.
trying to
It don't hurt.
extend a
You could-
relationship?
You can
Like,
scratch.
sex
you
is a
can
very important part of
itch that. You can scratch that
relationships.
itch.
I'm sorry.
But
That's why I
the
don't have
sexual
sex.
intercourse is whack. It's
Okay,
you don't know
right.
how to fuck.
So you can give great head as a man,
Mm.
but your dick kind of be trash. But it's like, it's okay because, you know, I kind of nutted. And then it's like
You
when
kinda nutted?
Common nutted.
no, like
I
okay,
partially nutted.
I partially nutted
This is
from your
what women
head,
just
but
ain't
I know
happen,
like
bro.
when we fuck,
It's just, they,
you're
like,
gonna get your nuts,
shit
so it's
sound
gonna
crazy,
seem like
bro.
oh, this was great.
But you know, men got one type of nut. Women got like 50 types of nuts.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
we
mean?
do.
Orgasms,
Yeah.
all this other shit. Like, you know what I'm
So,
saying?
But
Like,
that's
it be
to tell
different.
you, y'all can
My thing is-
scratch our
It's a different
surface.
nut off the
That
head,
shit-
it's a different off the
So
dick.
So that's to tell you, y'all can
If-
scratch our surface
One
and
out
we
of
feel
50.
like, okay, maybe it'll be better. So, you know, we give you guys the benefit of the doubt because you scratched the surface.
Let
so
me
we
tell you
know
how
that you
conniving
probably
women
do.
are, right? If that pussy wet, I'm talking about ocean, and that shit stink, it's over.
that's
There's
a
no
How is that conniving?
Wait, why are you?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yo, his dick is small, but I'm
You
shit
still
smell like a
with him.
swamp. Shit a swamp.
But
It's
you didn't smell it
over.
before you put
No,
it
no,
in,
no.
though?
Listen to me. No, listen to me. It's over.
You
It's
taste
no
it?
debate. It's no going
Right.
back. No nothing. Because
But
I'm
why
trying to
you in
do
there when it
everything to you,
stink?
and if I can't do everything to you, we don't need to be together.
But act fresher. Why are you in there
You
when
see,
it
this is
stink
where the
though? You didn't check
polygamy
before.
coming.
Sometimes,
Thank you.
sometimes the
This is
smell
where
don't hit
multiple
until you
men
in there.
hit.
Like,
That's
Until you
nasty.
clapping, like, yo,
the smell don't hit sometimes till you in there.
I never heard that before because y'all
No, you saying
I've
yo,
heard
I
that
like a
before.
person.
They be
You
doing
look,
that,
look.
like,
All I'm saying is,
little sniff test.
So, okay, I've heard that before.
I'm not
and that's
doing that no
because
more.
that's
That was
what
the
you
old
do.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, y'all.
I
Hold
did
on,
it
hold on,
before
hold
I
on.
went
Hold on.
again.
you know how
Hold on.
powerful you gotta be. Your heart. Women are
All right,
wow.
so hold on. So to answer your question,
Yes.
the same thing that Dolly said.
Yes.
Me and him were friends first. So we built a friendship before we started dating. So we were friends legitimately for like 9 months. I thought we were like the best of friends. I'm
Totally.
like, yo, I told him I loved him. Like, we're going to be friends forever. Like, this is the type of relationship
Got
that
you.
we had.
Okay.
So then when he finally told me, like, yo, Ash, I like you, I'm like, no, like, you messing up our friendship.
Mhm.
Don't do it. No. But then he kept being like really persistent.
Mhm.
Like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to show you that you should be with me. And I was single for 2 years at the time. And then I'm like, you know what? We already built this
Might
relationship.
as well.
Yeah.
Spending the night at each
Yes.
other's houses, never fucking,
my
never
God.
touching, never nothing. Like, it was just
Y'all playing
literally
house.
gentleman stuff. And
See, that's
I
little
was just
dick
like,
shit.
you know
That's little
what?
dick shit. I'm telling you.
Let me give it a chance.
Stand the night
And,
ain't blasted.
but like I said,
You
it
ain't
was
pull it out,
small,
nothing, like,
but he knew how to work with what he had. So it wasn't like
No big
it was
deal.
little and whack sex. The sex was good.
No, some
It was
niggas be
just
working
the
like
dick
they
was
should.
small, right?
Hey,
Hold on. Listen, moral of the story is the little dick niggas, they out here.
They do shit like that. Stay the night
We gotta
80
get
times. They stay the night.
No.
Lay with the dick.
We gotta get up out of here.
Don't
We
do
gotta
nothing.
get
Long
up out of here.
story is you got to get a dick pic first. So you know
Yeah,
what you work
The
with
little
before you
dick
even
niggas
get
are the
there.
most genuine. So
They
that's why
are.
y'all get the furthest.
Give me the pic.
This is what I'm saying.
I need the pic.
not y'all.
Listen, we do gotta get up out of here, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because motherfuckers is late. Listen, I ain't gonna say it again.
Man.
I know y'all. Anyway, let them know where they can follow you at. Like,
Damn, that's it.
Oh,
Two
that's it?
topics?
What you mean? 2 topics?
yeah, like you know what I mean?
At least
Like
3. We didn't even get through 3.
we ain't got time to get to 3. Like
We gotta get up
show-
out of
we got
here.
people
It gotta
out
show us
next
The next
episode.
time. Y'all see us next time.
Oh, well,
Oh, man, we
shit.
got to come back and continue this part
We got
2.
the part- we got the part
Part
two.
two. Part two it.
Coming.
But let them know where they can
Part two.
follow you at again.
Oh, again, my name is Harley the Dolly, also known as Harley the Baby Doll. You can catch me on Instagram, on any social media platform under Harley THA Dolly.
She gonna show you what that pacifier about too. Like you know what I'm saying. Like,
I ain't say all that
You ain't sucked that shit one time while you was here.
because I'm not here.
Oh,
to
it's just aesthetic.
entertain. It's aesthetic.
Okay.
What you mean I had to entertain? It's a podcast entertaining people.
Oh,
Oh, you bit it? Oh, no, no,
yeah,
no,
nah,
no,
yeah.
no, no, no.
Red flag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
No.
Let them know where they can follow you
So
at.
His face changed.
Oh, no.
There's a red flag right there. Like,
Hey guys,
You in
so Million here, period. You can find me at _$1,000,000baby, DOLLA baby, period.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Star. You can find me on Instagram at a star. That's with 2 R's and there's a period after each letter.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, my name is Nini. You can find me on Instagram at nd.trends, TRENDS.
and DM her about the rest of that story that she was talking about.
Yeah,
too.
about her
My
story.
friend.
Yeah.
With the
friend.
Yo, friendship, man. Let them know
My
where they
friend.
can follow you at,
building.
man.
So you already know what time it is. Fresh with a PH, man. You know.
Yes, sir.
You know where to find me, man. Just type in PHED.
Again,
Out here, man.
appreciate y'all. Cop the merch, man. DailyRapUpCrew.co.
Alrighty.
Join the membership. We out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.